Ladies and gents, how is it going? Welcome back to World of Tanks. Today I bring you my first news episode in 2018, and this is going to be one really exciting news episode. I am super excited at least, because I am going to show you two new maps that WarGaming is currently working on this Super Test server. Two new maps. Not one, but two. Can you believe that? No? Me neither. I am not going to believe it before I see them in the game. But at the moment I believe WarGaming map team, map developing team or design team is working hard on new HD maps. Or on working old maps into the HD quality. Because those maps have to be released with World of Tanks 1.0 that is going to be live. WarGaming's word on it on March. So roughly, let's say 12 to 15 weeks to go. Exciting. But let's get this show on the road and let's talk about our first main topic today, which is MTLS 1G14, Tier 3 American Light Tank. Usually I do not get so excited about Tier 3 light tanks or any other Tier 3 vehicle. My fun starts from Tier 6, let's say from Tier 6, where things get interesting for me. But sometimes I like to play lower tiers as well. But this vehicle is really interesting and caught my attention for one reason only. Main gun. Double barrel main gun. One shot, one mouse click, 2 bullets. Interesting? Okay, let's take a look at first initial stats. And by the way, as always, these characteristics are subject to change. Tier 3 MTLS 1G14. 230 hit points, hull armor 40, 25, 25, turret is exactly the same. So, no armor whatsoever, and it is not sloped as well. Turret traverse speed 44 degrees per second, suspension traverse speed 40 degrees per second, view range 280 meters. Okay, top speed 55, reverse speed 20. Penetration 45, 61, 19. So far nothing special, but take a look at the damage. 40 times 2. 40 times 2 with HE 50 times 2. That times 2 is really interesting, isn't it, guys? So maybe WarGaming is slowly but steadily starting from Tier 3, testing out yet another type of guns, double barrel guns. Because I believe we all were super testers for the double turret system with the Halloween event. Because we were able to fire with our main turret and with our frontal secondary turret as well. That was really interesting, and I actually cannot wait for a 2-gun system in this game. I'm pretty sure it is going to happen not in the near future, maybe in 2019, or maybe, I don't know, maybe in 2018 as well, we'll see. Because that testing, I would say, went actually quite nicely. It was working flawlessly. For me at least. It would be good and refreshing for the game. One tank, multiple guns. We have a lot of vehicles that could have more than just one gun. 2 guns and maybe 3 guns even. But those double barrel guns, yep, I can see maybe some armored cars. Different section in World of Tanks, old armored cars, maybe. Could be a thing. So MTLS 1G14 entered into the super test with double barrel gun. Awesome. Dispersion at 100 meters, 0.42, aiming time 1.5 seconds, and reload time 4.6 seconds. So if you penetrate both your shots, you can deal 80 damage after every 4.6 seconds. I wonder if those two barrels have different accuracies as well. You know? You catch my drift? Like you fire at one place, one shot goes to the left, one shot goes to the right. Thinking about World of Tanks accuracy, RNG, I think this is the case over here. But let me know what you think about this little bugger in the comment section down below. And now let's move into the second topic today. 2 new maps in World of Tanks. And let's take a look at one of them. Map called Japort. But I believe in English it means East Port or Eastern Port or Eastern Harbor or something like that. In Russian, Vostochная Kavan. Novaya Karta, Vostochная Kavan. I hope I did pronounce it correctly. The correct translation to English is Eastern Harbor, I think so. Anyway, keep in mind everything is subject to change, because as you saw at the start of this clip, it is pre-alpha gameplay, not even alpha. Simply pre-alpha gameplay. And at the moment they are working on HD maps, so as you can see they have a lot of work to do to rework this map into the HD quality as well. But I think I'm not the only one who thinks that this map is similar to the old port map that we used to have. Those two epic bridges in the middle of the map that hosted one special event called Jaffa Race as well. In my opinion, that Jaffa Race was one of the coolest ones, or one of the most awesome events, special events that WarGaming has ever made. But getting sidetracked over here, let's look at the map. We have some Japanese areas over here, Japanese garden, Japanese trees, so this map is kind of a mix of one of the two old maps that we used to have. Port map that was removed from this game, and one of the Japanese maps as well. I believe that was called not Dragon Ridge, but Hidden Village. Yes, I am sure our veterans, so-called veterans in World of Tanks, do remember Hidden Village. Now this position is really interesting in my opinion, something for a little bit smaller tanks, medium tanks maybe, ELC. You can be super sneaky with ELC. That door leads into this secret pass over here, and you can surprise enemy members that way. This position opens up so many different plays and interesting plays. I can already see some ramming action into tunnels, like ELC and Patch at 25T. Okay, they cannot meet in the matchmaking, but you know what I mean. Some medium tank ramming action, maybe. Some plane action as well, so World of Warplanes, World of Warships, World of Tanks, everything is on the same map. There are two battleships as well that you can actually cross, I believe, that you saw at the start of this clip, and that you can see from the minimap. Now, I know that this map is not finished yet, but my biggest problem with this map at the moment is just look at this angle. The problem is how open this map is. A lot of sniping, you are going to see a lot of sniping, like you do not have too many places to hide if any TDs are able to get up on this hill where we were at the moment, and most definitely a lot of TDs are going to be up there. For example, in this position, next to that rock behind those bushes, I can already see STRV 103Bs sniping behind that bush, but the other side has almost exactly the same hill, so I think it is kind of balanced. Yeah, you can see, or you were able to see that from the corner of the screen. They had exactly the same bushes, maybe a little bit higher hill on that side, or maybe not. Oh, it actually seems to be exactly even. So yep, some more Japanese stuff over here, trees. Those trees are actually quite beautiful in real life as well. And yep, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eastern Port. Eastern Harbor, or port, take it how you want, in development on the Supertest server, keep that in mind. But let's take a look at yet another new map that WarGaming is working on at the moment, and this is called Airline. And once again, keep in mind this is pre-alpha gameplay, but on this map I actually have to pause this video right here. Take a look at those bushes. Those bushes are located right next to the green base. Green base. Take a look at the minimap, now you're able to see that. And it pretty much covers, let's say, around 40% of the map. So this position over here is extremely awesome for some base defense. From there you can see into the middle, across the lake I mean, on the airfield, but airfield guys, they have some cover, a couple houses, hills, bumps and whatnot. And this map actually reminds me yet another old map. I believe it was called Dragon Ridge, if I'm not mistaken. Kinda similar in middle area, but a really interesting place is actually Red Base, how it is built. So this position over here I guess is going to be medium tank fighting position, because heavy tanks are going to be in the west side, and this is the base I was talking about. Just imagine Badget tricking enemy heavy tanks around the capture zone, or enemy artilleries, a lot of cover, some houses here and there. And across the map we have red Sniping Hill, exactly the same Sniping Hill, like copy-paste. So it counters Green Hill. Whichever team has better light tanks, who are able to spot those sniping TDs, the other team is able to knock them out fast and cheat you that way. This area, I guess, is going to be heavy tank fighting area, a lot of cover, rocks where they can side scrape from, and so on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this map in HD quality. It is not a bad looking map. We have some variety over here on the east side of the map, a quite open area, that airfield area I mean, with some cover. Over here 2 dimensional roads, one is going up, one is going down, and you can get behind the enemy base actually. So you can be super sneaky with your light tanks, for example. Middle area, where scouts are going to be, I think couple bushes, but I am pretty sure they are going to add a lot more bushes in HD quality, so do not worry about that. Do not look at those bushes at the moment. Maybe you can look at those rocks. Maybe rocks are going to stay over there where they are at the moment, but I am fairly positive that this map is going to be tuned a lot as well. But not bad, and you can get on the top of that Sniping Hill from that side as well. Awesome, new maps, new content, I am excited. This is our second map in development on the Superdest server. Can't wait. And this was my news episode for you today, my first news episode in 2018. Let me know what you think about all those new things in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed yet another news episode. I hope it was informative. If I have any more news, I am going to let you know. You know where to find me. Take care and bye.